What is up, real estate family? My name is Mr. W and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, if you are a real estate agent or if you are a real estate broker and you want to achieve two things, okay? If you want to generate more leads and close more deals, then sit back, relax, because I'm about to give you guys the number one tip and advice every single real estate agent needs to know. So I got this inspiration from Essentialism. It's the second time that I read it. And, just everything that he was mentioning, just talking about really exerting your energy onto one thing and not focusing, on multiple things at once, focusing on one thing so that you can become extremely good at it and really just being more efficient and productive really inspired me for the specific video that I'm going to create today. And I guess at the end of the day, it's just something that I've always lived by. For a couple of years now, ever since I learned about the concept, and I want to teach it to you guys because this is essentially going to help you really double down on what you're doing and help you make, that six-figure commission or help you close more deals, okay? So let us start. So this is my very first time using the AWW board, really just teaching it, using it at the same time. So if I do make mistakes, you guys will be with me. Okay, so what is the number one tip and advice every single real estate agent needs to know? So what I've noticed, especially within the industry, is that most real estate agents don't invest in education. They don't invest in themselves. Okay, so what do I mean by investing in education and investing in themselves? Investing in trainings, going to conventions, attending classes, buying courses. You really need to invest in yourself in order for you to take it to the next level. But okay, it gets a little bit more deeper than that, okay? Because, I've really been obsessed with the idea of, what separates the top producers from the average real estate agents. If you take a look back at my previous videos, think probably previous 3, 4, 5 videos, I've been really talking about, the secrets from top producers and what helps them excel, because I've worked with top producers. And to be honest, they are better clients. Just have to put it out there. Because they do understand the value in it. They also invest in delayed gratification. So they're not the type of clients who always nag me and text me every 2 minutes, always asking if whether the leads are coming in or, what's happening with the leads. It's sort of like they know and understand the process. And that's something that's super important, because if you don't understand the process, then it's very difficult for you to move forward, okay? So the top producers are investing in themselves, right? So they're investing in education, right? They're investing in education. I'd even say that they probably spend around 20 to 50K on education, okay? I would say, and they put in terms of work, okay? Now, again, I've worked with certain top producers that put in a lot of time, and I've also worked with top producers that really focus on automation. So the guys who put in the time, right? So when it comes to the work, okay, I've seen top producers who do put in 80 hours a week, okay? But these are more of your baby boomers, right? I'd say these are your baby boomers. These are your old school guys. These are the guys that believe in hard work, okay? And then the new generation top producers, okay, I would say most of them at max put in around 10 hours a week, okay? And these are more of your millennials and your Gen X, okay? So now, how much do these guys make? These guys typically make from 6, 7, and 8 figures, right? That's literally how much they're taking home. Okay, that's how much they're taking home, because they're investing a lot of their money, a lot of their cash into education. And I was actually having a conversation with one of my top producers who's a client, and he's obviously a baby boomer. And he says that at all these conventions, at all these meetings, the only people that he sees are the top producers. He doesn't see people who are just getting by. He doesn't see the people who are not doing well in the real estate industry, right? As a real estate agent, he only sees the top producers. So this goes into conventions, into classes, into seminars. He's only seeing top producers. So that's where he realized that a lot of people are not investing in education. So now you guys must be thinking, okay, so the tip today is education. No. It's not education. I'm finally going to get to my point right now. I was also just experimenting with this. I actually kind of like this. So I think I'm going to choose and do a lot of videos with this whiteboard over here. So what separates the top producer from the average? Okay, from the average real estate agent. Okay, and I don't think certain top producers know this, but I'm sure once they watch this video, once they grasp this concept, it will make sense for them. Okay, so let's go over to San Francisco, right? Silicon Valley. Okay, now this is obviously the hub for technology. This is obviously the hub for, you know, really intelligent people and ambitious entrepreneurs to make it big. Okay, so let's go on to Google. Okay, now what makes Google a phenomenal company, right? It's their staff, right? It's the people that work for them. Okay, it's the people that work for Google that make Google exceptional. Okay, because without the staff, Google would be nothing, right? I think that's self-explanatory. Okay, so this right over here is their staff. Okay, and the reason why they are exceptionally well is because they are idiosyncratic people. So somebody might be thinking, okay, what does idiosyncratic mean? So essentially, idiosyncratic basically means these are unconventional people. These are people that think out the box. These are people that are unorthodox in a sense where, you know, they focus not only on what public opinion says, but they are observant. They look at public opinion and they look at the total opposite. And they then decide and figure out what works or what is true or not. Okay, so for example, a huge public opinion is carbs are bad for you. Okay, so if you believe in public opinion, you would know that carbs are bad for you. But in actual fact, carbs are actually not bad for you. They're extremely good for you. Okay, so Google tends to look for people like that, right? People who think objectively. And that's essentially what they're looking for, right? Now, what makes them like this, right? What makes them think objectively? What makes them idiosyncratic or idiosyncratic people? Okay, this is what they essentially look for. Okay, I'm obviously gonna draw it better, but they're looking for T-shaped people. They're looking for T-shaped individuals, and this is the advice that I'm going to give you today. Okay, now what is this T-shaped model, and why is it so important? Okay, so the people that work at Google are idiosyncratic people, and idiosyncratic people tend to have a T-shape. How do I say this? Tend to have a T-shaped life, or tend to have a T-shaped perception on everything in life. And in terms of skills and experience, they are also T-shaped. So what is this T-shaped? Okay, so these people basically know a little bit about everything. Okay, they know a little bit about everything. Right, so their perception, their life experiences, basically their knowledge is stretched out. Okay, so they know a little bit about everything. Okay, but then they are extremely good at one thing. Okay, and that one thing is what makes them extremely smart and good. Okay, because not only do they know a lot about everything or a little bit about everything, but they're extremely good at one thing. Okay, so let's make an example over here. So Bill Gates knows a little bit about everything. Okay, but what is he extremely good at? He's good at software. Okay, let's go Elon Musk. What's Elon Musk good at, right? Let's say Elon Musk, okay, well, look at it this way. Elon Musk is extremely good at software as well, and coding and programming, but he knows a little bit about everything, right? Warren Buffett knows a little bit about everything, but he's extremely good at investments. Okay, and that's what makes a lot of these billionaires. Okay, because they are extremely good at one thing, but then they know a little bit about everything. And the same applies to top producers in the real estate industry. Okay, let me explain. So the reason why you have a lot of top producers who are extremely good in the real estate industry that are constantly making a profit is because they follow this model over here, right? They are extremely good at one thing and they know a little bit about everything. Okay, so what is this little bit about everything, right? Because you tend to have this, we tend to have this concept of jack of all trades, master of none. Okay, so jack of all trades is someone who knows a little bit about everything but is a master of none, right? So with top producers, they basically are T-shaped people. Okay, so They know about sales. They know about marketing. They know about law. They know about mortgage lending. They know about appraisals. They know about negotiation. They know about communication skills. They know about copywriting. They basically know a little bit about everything in their industry, right? And their business. Because remember, you're not just in an industry, you're running a business. So you need to understand each and every single concept and each and every single facet of the industry and your business. So they know a little bit about everything. Okay, but what are they extremely good at? Well, it depends, right? Certain top producers are good at sales. Certain top producers are good at negotiations. Certain top producers are good at leadership. It really does depend. But you really need to first find your niche in order for you to find your mastering point, or the point in which, or something that you want to become a master in, something that you want to be highly skilled in. So for example, with me, right, marketing is a broad industry, same as real estate, right? Same falls within real estate. I mean, you can jump into multiple occupations when it comes to real estate. You can jump into the law side of things, you can jump into the mortgage lending side of things, you can jump into the appraisal side of things. There's so many things you can jump into, right? But if you focus on one thing and you know a little bit about everything, then you become a T-shaped person. And that's the tip that I want to give to you guys today. Okay, I want you guys to be extremely good at one thing. Okay, and I want you guys to know a little bit about everything. Okay, and the reason why you want to do this is because the minute you become extremely good at one thing and you know a little bit about everything, you start to become what? An idiosyncratic individual. And this is someone who is insanely intelligent. This is someone who makes good decisions. This is someone who learns from their mistakes. This is someone who is a student, right? This is someone who's always learning and always striving to become better, right? And that's what separates the top producers from the average real estate agents, is because they are idiosyncratic people. They are focused on becoming better each and every single day. And if you're focused on becoming better each and every single day, best believe that you are learning each and every single one of these things here. So that's why you are learning a little bit about everything, and you know a little bit about everything, but you're extremely good at one thing, right? Now, what would the best way for you to know a little bit about everything and be extremely good at one thing? One, focus on education, right? That's the most important thing that you want to be focusing on, education. So buy a marketing course, buy a sales course, right? Buy books about negotiation, buy, or attend a few classes on appraisals and mortgage lending. Understand and learn each and every single part of your real estate industry and parts of your business, right? Because you need to understand that a real estate industry and and your business as well, you're basically studying two cars, okay? And we both know that a car cannot move without wheels. We know a car cannot operate without an engine, right? Now, how many parts are within an engine? There's literally thousands and thousands of parts that tie in together to make the engine. We also know that you can't just move a car with one tire. You need 4 tires, right? And even so, you need brakes. You need so many parts in order to make that car to move safely. And the same applies to the real estate industry and your business, right? Don't just understand the real estate industry, right? Because that is a car alone. Your business is also a car in itself, and there's multiple parts, right? Your business, you need to know accounting. You need to know accounting. You need to know everything about the tax laws. You need to know about marketing, advertising, how it's going to grow your business. Okay, so I see a lot of real estate agents focused a lot on their industry, but not on their business. And that's why a lot of them fail. Top producers focus on both, because both of them are cars and both of them have parts and both of them need to be maintained, right? So the only way you can keep up with this is by focusing on investing in education, right? Because not only are you going to learn from other people's mistakes, it's also going to teach you how to make better decisions. And that's essentially how you start to make 6, 7, and 8 figures in commission, because you are T-shaped. So if there's the one tip that I can give you guys to become super successful, is to focus on education and investing on yourself so you can become T-shaped. Okay, you want to become T-shaped, because the more T-shaped, basically if you become a T-shaped individual, you will instantly start to reap the rewards, okay? Because now you're on a different level. Firstly, your thinking is going to be different, all right? And the way you make decisions and the way you start to do things is instantly different from what everyone else will be doing, because they're not investing in this. They're not investing in education. They're not investing in themselves. Remember, you want to become an idiosyncratic person, okay? Because this is essentially what's going to help you become more successful. So I trust you guys got a lot of value from this. I know I went on a little bit of a tangent. I was just trying to gather my points across and still learn this thing at the same time. But yeah, bear with me, guys. I will start looking at doing something similar to this. Let me know if you guys liked this video. If you did, please smash the like button, as well as subscribing to my channel, as well as hitting the notification bell, just so that you're notified each and every single time that I upload. And yeah, let me know, man. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about me using the AWW board. Let me know if you want me to revert back to presentations or even just me speaking to the camera. I'm always just trying to do something a little bit different, just to make sure that I provide as much value as possible and stating my point. All right, guys. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Cheers.